Hi, this is a video guide, a video buying guide for the Rollei XF35. Um, this camera is quite attractive. It has very nice aesthetic to it, a very compact camera, and it is quite a collection piece, to be honest. As of filming this video on eBay, this camera could start from 80 euros and could go up until over 130 euros. So if you find any good example, just keep your eye on it. Now let's begin with the video. So number one is to look for any scratches on the lens. Now fortunately mine doesn't have any scratches on the lens, but I still have some dust particle on it. That doesn't bother me at all, so I would just let them be there. Some of you might be a little bit nitpicky and use a blower to blow all the dust away, but I do not have any at home, so I'll just to accept it. Number two, check if the shutter is working properly. Now, this camera is battery operated, but it also works without battery, but it will shutter at the same speed every time. So now mine doesn't have battery in it yet, but the shutter is working properly. The battery goes in here underneath this very cheap plastic door. There are things on this camera that are quite disappointing. We know that they did quite a lot of cost cutting. For example, the plastic battery door, the plastic film rewinder, the plastic shutter button, but for anything else is just a solid, well-built camera. The third thing to look out for is light seals. If you open the camera, there should be light seals in it. Now I'm not sure if mine is, yeah, mine are still intact. Light seals are these type of materials, very that will obstacle the lights that try to go inside the camera, and it will protect your film from getting exposed. The fourth thing is quite crucial, especially to range-finding cameras. So a rangefinder. Now you have to see if there are any misalignment within the rangefinder. It should be quite evident if you see any vertical or horizontal misalignment, which could be troublesome. The vertical misalignment won't do any damage, let's say, but the horizontal one might makes your photograph or makes your photo taking process difficult, because your subject might be let's say 2 meters away from you, but if the misalignment tells you otherwise, you could be focusing at 5 meters instead of 2 meters. That could be quite troublesome. This example, mine especially, has a slight vertical misalignment and a very awful horizontal one. So I try to fix it myself by looking up on the internet. There are 2 screws somewhere here, and I try to fix it myself, but I think I might have worsened the situation. So if anyone knows any video of how to actually fix it, please comment below, or please link the video down below. It would help me a great lot. So how do I use this camera? I use it as if it's a zone finding camera. So I use the zone focus technique. I guess the distance from me and my subject, and I just turn the focusing wheel to that exact number. It is quite difficult, yes. It is not. It is a very slow process, yes. Sometimes I would just also use a tape meter and measure the distance, and after I just select the distance from here. So it has become a very time-consuming process, but it is a very fun camera to use. The fifth thing is the leathering around the camera. As you can see, mine, well, when I bought it, is still intact, but I removed almost the entire leather because I was trying to fix the misalignment of the camera. So it depends on the state of the camera, and it depends on how they are kept by previous owners. So be aware, if your camera is peeling off like a ripe bananas, you might eventually have to change the leathering. So don't worry about that. Yeah, this is the end of the video of the guide of how to buy the Rollei XF35. So thanks for watching, and happy hunting, everyone.